Hi there everyone, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make these little finger gloves. Well, I don't really know what to call them, to be honest. Just little ornamental accessories, your glove accessories, that's what I should call it. And I've just used a little button to close it on this side, and so that it just wraps around your wrist and it's easy enough to close. And you've got a right one and you've got a left one. You can't use the right one on the left hand, so you've got one for each hand, which I'll show you how to make. And it's not very hard, pretty easy to make. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make them. So let's get started. So to make our project, this is the yarn that the cotton that I'm using. It's your Bernat Handy Crafter. It's crochet thread and it is a size 5. That's the important part. It doesn't matter about the brand, but that it's a size 5. And I am using a size 1.8 millimeter crochet. You can do whichever color you like. It would probably look pretty in this yellow as well. I'm actually doing it in the white. And yeah, you put your fingers in through the top here, but I'll show you how to make the whole thing. But yeah, that's basically what I'm using. And if you're going to go with a thicker cotton, it might end up being a bit too big for you. So the best is to follow the yarn and the crochet hook size that I'm using. I know it's kind of fine crocheting, but it's if you want the result, you're going to have to go with this thinner hook. But it's actually not that bad, especially this type of a crochet hook. When you have this, it's nice and thick, and then your hook itself is thin, but the rest it's easy to hold. So this is a lot easier to crochet with. So anyway, let's get started. So to start our project off, we're going to start off by making this little flower in the middle. What you're going to do is you're going to start off by chaining 6, and then you're going to slip stitch into the first chain to form a ring. So we're going to start off and we're going to chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then you're going to slip stitch into this very first chain. And I like to keep my yarn over there, my thread that side, and then just slip stitch through there so that you've got a little. So then once you've got your ring, you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to do 11 single crochets into this ring. So you go into the middle and you do 11 single crochets. That's 1, 2, 3, and they're all done in this ring. So I'm going to go ahead and do mine, and I'll meet you back now. So I've done my 11 single crochets in there, and I'm going to go into this very first stitch that you had made and slip stitch in that. Okay, now you have a round circle. Alright, now you're going to do 4 chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to do 2 trebles together. Okay, so you're doing 2 trebles together in your very first stitch where you had made this one. So you just do 2 together in that same place, and you don't finish your stitch, and you yarn over twice and go in the same place, go through 2, go through 2, and then you go through all 3. And I'll show you again. It's just trebling your stitches together. Now you're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 3 treble together in the next stitch. So this is how you treble them together. The reason you only did 2 here was because you did your first one was a chain. So now you're going to do 3 together in your next stitch, and it's a little bit, if you've gone tight like I have, I can't find my next stitch. The bottom line is you're having to have 12 of these little flowers going all around, so you need 12 of these little stitches here. So make sure that you have 12 that you can go into. So that's 1. If I went in there, that would be 2. Whoops. That would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I kind of need to go before that one. It's a little bit tricky sometimes to see, so I need to go in right over here in this one here. So I'm going to do 3 together. So go through 2, go through 2, and then just keep that on your hook, yarn around twice, go in the same place, go through 2, go through 2, that's number 2, and then this is number 3. Go through 2, go through 2, and then go through all 4, and then you're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's all you're going to do for this round. So now we're going to do again yarn over, go into your next stitch. Just be careful as to where your next stitch is, because you've got to have enough of those stitches to make 12, which you should have. 1 if you're going into the correct ones, 2, and 1 more, 3, and then all 3 or 4 stitches. Whoops. Okay, now you've got 3 trebles together, 3 trebles together, and you're going to go all the way around. I'll do 1 more with you, and then chain 5 in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 and then 3 trebles together in your next stitch. And as I say, they're very close together. When you're doing this thread work, they're close. You can see there's the next little spot right over there. So just be aware of that. You've got to get your 12 in the same place. Through 2, go through 2, go in here, and that's 3 trebles together in the same space. Go through there and then chain 5. Okay, so go around until you have 12, and I'll meet you back when I do my last little petal. Right, so I've just done my 12th little flower, and instead of doing chain 5 at the end, you're going to do chain 3, and they're going to do 1 double crochet into the top of these 3 trebles together, and that's what you should be looking like. So once you've done that, so all you did was 3 chain and 1 double crochet in the top of this 3 treble together. Okay, then you're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're going to do 1 double crochet in this chain 5, another chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another double crochet in this same space. Then you're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet into the next space, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet into the next space, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 double crochet in the next space, 1 double, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another double in the same space. Okay, and then it's chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whoops, 5, and then a single crochet in the next, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a single crochet in the next, and then it's chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 trebles in the next space. And these aren't together, these are just 3 trebles, so that's 1, 2 in the same space, and 3. Okay, so 3 trebles in that space, and chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another 3 trebles in the same space. So you're doing another 3 trebles in that same space, and as I say, they are not done together. Just 3 trebles. It's 1, all in the same space. 2 and 3, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the next, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet in your next, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 double crochet in the next, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 double crochet in the same space again. So it was chain 5 and 1 double in the same place, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single in the next space. Alright, so once you've come to you did your single crochet in this one, and there's the space, your last chain space that you have. So for your last one, you're going to chain 3. So you don't do chain 5, you do chain 3, and then you're going to do a double crochet in this last space. And that's how you finish that round off. Okay. Then you're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're going to single crochet in this first space. Now, if you're unsure, you can mark your beginning and end because it is a little bit tricky. This is let's just take this out. This is where we join them. So this is that very last one. So this by rights is where I really begin my work. So you can get a different color thread. Let's see if I have one. Or a piece of yarn or something that'll work. I mean, you don't really have to do this because if you're keeping count with your stitches, you should be okay. But, you know, it's not going to hurt. So I'll just wrap this around there. Just so we know this is the beginning of that round. If I can get this on, do this. It just helps you. I mean, you don't really need to do it. I just thought I'd show you in case you did. Okay, so this is your chain 5. So that's your very first chain 5. Then you're going to do a single crochet in your next space. And then you're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're going to do a double crochet in here. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a double crochet in the very same space. And you can see that you got 2 double crochets there already. So you're just doing 2 above that. Okay, so you got your 2 doubles. Then you do, now you're going to be doing 3 lots of chain 5 single crochet, chain 5 single crochet. Just so you know, I'll do it with you, but just so you know, we're doing it 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is number 1. Single crochet in your next stitch. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single crochet in the next chain space. That was number 2. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single crochet in the next space. That's 3 times, okay? Then you're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're going to do your 2 doubles in here with a chain 5 in between. You can see you've got 2 doubles there. So that's a double crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a double crochet in the same space. And then you're going to do same thing, another 3 chain 5 single crochets. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet in the next. That's number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet in the next. That's number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet in the next. That's number 3. And then you are going to chain 5. All right, so you did your last single crochet in this, sorry, you're doing 5 there, and then your last single crochet in this chain space. Now you can see that you have your trebles over here. So we're going to do chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to do 3 trebles with a chain 5 in between and 3 trebles in the same space like you did there. So this is number 1. So 1 treble, and these aren't together, they're just 3 separate trebles. 1, 2, and 3, and then you do chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another 3 in this exact same space. So you do another 3, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so it should be looking like that. Okay, then you do chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a single crochet over here, and then chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you had done your trebles there. You did chain 4, single crochet in the first one, chain 5, single crochet in the next, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet in the next, and then chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now you can see this is where your 2 doubles were again over there, so we're going to do the same thing. So from there you had 1, 2, 3 single crochets that you had done. Okay, so chain 5, and then you're going to do your double in here, 1 double, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another double crochet in the same space. So you should be looking like that now. Okay, then you're going to do chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a single crochet in this one, chain 5, single crochet in that one, then you're going to do chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to do a double crochet. Now this was, remember we had done chain 5 and we had marked that was the beginning, so this is the very last stitch that we had done over here. So you're going to do your chain 3 and then 1 double crochet in that last space, 1 double crochet in here, and that's the next round complete. So I'm going to take that out for so long, so I know that I'm in the correct place. And so far you should be looking like this. Very pretty, and it's looking good. Alright, so we did our chain 3 and 1 double crochet in the very last space. This was the first chain 5 that we did. So now you're going to do the same thing, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so you chained 5. Now if you want to, once again, you can put your thread over here just to know where you were. It's just a slight safeguard. Okay, that's in. So it's chain 5. Now in your next chain space you'll just do a single crochet. So over there it's a single crochet. Alright, so you're going to be doing chain 5, single crochet in the next 7. So I'm going to do it with you, but that was number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, this is number 2. So you want to have 7 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is number 3. Okay, and this is number 7. Okay, and you can see because that's where I started, so that was that first chain 5. So it's kind of useful to have it because then you can keep track. So that was number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 single crochets, and you should be by your 2 doubles again, and you're going to do your same thing. 1 double crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and another double crochet in the same space. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now you're going to do chain 5 single crochet with 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochets. Okay, so this is going to be number 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, number 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then number 4. Then you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, because now after those 4 you should be right up here by your trebles that you did. So now you're going to, for this one, you're going to do 5 trebles, chain 8, 5 trebles in the same space. Okay, so you're going to do 5 in here. This is 1, and they're all separate again. 1, 2, and 5. And then it's chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then another 5 in the same place. Another 5 in the same space. 1 and 5. Okay, so it should be looking like that. Then you're going to do chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you've got a single crochet in here, and then another 3 more single crochets with chain 5s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochet. That was 1, 1 2 3 4 5, single crochet, that's number 2. 1 2 3 4 5, this is number 3, and then you got your doubles again over there. So 1 2 3 4 5. So if you're not coming to the same place with your doubles, somewhere you've gone wrong. So it was a double, chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5, and another double in the same place. Okay, and then you're going to do chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5, with a single crochet. And okay, so you did your single crochet there. Now you've got your last space over here again. So you're going to do chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5, and you're just going to do a single crochet in this chain space over here. Okay, now we're at the beginning of our round again. Now this one you shouldn't need this because it's not as hard. It's not as hard as the other one was. Alright, so now what you're going to do, this is our very first one, but you'll see where you started, and I'll show you why now. You're going to do 3 single crochets. Sorry, I've got yarn. Okay, so 3 single crochets in this chain space. That's 1 2 3, and then you're going to chain 3, 1 2 3, and then 3 singles in the exact same space. So another 3 in here. 1 2 3. Okay, so you got your 3 with chain 3, and alright, so you've got your first chain 3, your 3 single crochets, chain 3, 3 single crochets. So you're going to do that all the way around. 3 single crochets, 1 2 3, chain 3, 1 2 3, 3 singles in the same place, 1 2 3. And you're going to do that in each space. The only place that's going to be different is when you get down to here. So do that in each one of these spaces. 3 single crochets, chain 3, 3 single crochets in each space. And just before you get to this one, I'll meet you back here. Just before you get here, I'll meet you back here. Alright, so to get to this point, you should have 13 of these chain 3 little points here. So you should have 13 of those. And now you're going to come into this one right over here, and you're going to do 5 single crochets, 1 2 3 4 5, and then chain 3, 1 2 3. Now you're going to do 1 double crochet in each of these, so you should have 4. So 1 double in each of these. So I'm going to go in there, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 3 and 4. Then you're going to do chain 3, 1 2 3, and 1 single crochet in here, chain 3, 1 2 3, sorry, 10, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, and then single crochet in the same space, chain 3, 1 2 3, and 1 double in each of these to give you 4. So you did 5 single crochets in here, then you did chain 3, and you did 1 double in each one of these, chain 3, 1 single, chain 10, 1 single, chain 3, and then 1 double in each of these to give you 4 doubles. That's 1 2 3 4, and then it's chain 3 again, 1 2 3, and then 5 singles in here, 1 2 3 4, whoops, 5, and then you're going to do the same thing all the way to the end with your 3 singles in the next space, 1 2 3, chain 3, 1 2 3, and 3 singles in here again, 1 2 3. and then you're going to do that all the way around again. So it should look, the bottom part should be looking like this, and then the rest is like this. So all you're going to do is what you were doing there. 3 single crochets, chain 3, 3 singles in the same, 3 single, 3 chain, 3 singles in the same. So I'm going to finish mine and come up to here, and then I'll meet you again. Alright, so once you've gone all the way around, you've done your last 3 single crochets there. I'm just going to go into this very first stitch and slip stitch through. Alright, now what you're going to do is you're going to do 10 chain. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to do round about 15. It doesn't really matter. Depends on how wide you want this. This is going to be for your fingers. So if you need it bigger, then do more, but it doesn't really matter. I've got about 15 here, and then I'm just going to just come. Alright, so I've got 15 or however many you need, and I'm going to come in, I'm going to single crochet, I'm going to miss one and come into the top of this one with a single crochet. As I say, you can do less or you can do more, just depends. Then I'm going to do another however many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm just going with 15 so long. Skip one, go into the top of this one with a single crochet, and then one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Skip one and single crochet in the top of this one. Okay. And then you can try it on. This is going to be for your these 3 fingers. So this one goes in there, this one goes in there, and this one goes in there. And you can see how it fits you. We are still going to do single crochet. See, mine's a little bit, this one is too big, so I need to make that one. The other 2 are fine. Just the middle one needs to have less. You can see there. So make sure that it's fitting, so this is in the middle. And it should work out right. Okay, so I'm going to just make my middle one, just that middle one needs to be a little bit less instead of 15. So try yours on just to be sure. So instead of 15, I think I can take at least 3 off. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take 4 off, and I'll try it again and just see if that works. And then single crocheting, yeah, but the other one was fine with 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 15. Skip one and go into the top of this one. Now let's see if this is any better. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's much better. Yeah, that's better there. You can see I don't have a big gap there now. Yeah, that's definitely going to work. Okay, now what you're going to do is turn it around, because you just want to do some single crochets on that side. Okay, so just flip it around, and I'm basically going to do what I did there. I'll do about 7 single crochets. 1, 2, 5. Actually, I'll just do 6 and then, no, 7. I'll do 7, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then another 7 in the same place. 1, 2, 6, and 7. And then I'm going to do the same thing in here. But this one I needed slightly less, so I'll probably do 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can keep trying this on to be sure that they are still going to be the right size. And then this one I'll do the same 7. So 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then another 7 to finish it off. 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7. And then try it on before you finish. When you finish, you're just going to come in over here and bring your yarn through. And be sure you got the right side. That's the right side. So all that you do is you put your fingers in here. Like that. Okay, mine are perfect. This one could have been a touch smaller, but it's fine because I don't want it tight. You don't want it too tight on there. If you don't want to put these little chain 3s on, you don't have to. I just did it for the sake of doing it for uniformity. And then that's how it's going to fit on your hand then. Alright, so once you have done your once you've done your finger holes and you've come back over here, just keep going, and we're going to make one more for our little finger. Now I unfortunately had taken my yarn off, but you don't, just keep going. When you've done that, make another set of chains, and we're going to go over this one, and we're going to come over here. So you're going to do 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. I want to just see if I need more than that, or if 15 is alright, because that's those 3, because your little finger is a little bit different. So, and I'm going to go all the way to there, to the end one. Yeah, 15 looks like it's pretty good. I might just do 16. So check yours and see how many you need. Okay, so you did your finger ones here. Now you're just continuing to make another one for your little finger. So I've done that. Then you're going to skip 2 instead of 1 like you did over here. You're skipping these 2, and you're going to go with a single crochet in here. Turn your work around and do the exact same thing. You do your single crochets, and I'll have to do 8. 1 2 6 7 8, and then chain 3, 1 2 3, and then another 8 in here. 1 2 6 7 and 8, and then you can finish your work. Just slip stitch in there, bring your yarn through and cut it off. And that, you might want to just make sure that it is the right size, that little one fits there. So then you've got one for your little finger and one for each of these, like that. Okay, so that works. Mine's a touch big. You might not need it quite as big as I have mine. I could probably have got away with more, 13 or 14. So, but see with yourself, I don't want it too tight because of the way your little finger lies. You don't want to have it too tight. But yeah, 16 is a bit much. I'm going to redo mine and put just a few less on. And yeah, then that's going to work. Alright, so once you've done the right one, we do the left hand one. And as I say, our left hand one, our little finger holders, whatever we want to call them, are going to be slightly different. This one is going to be on this side instead. So I've got to the same place as I did with this one, and you're going to do exactly the same. To start with, you're going to go into this, slip stitch into this first, you're going to slip stitch into this first stitch. That was the end of my row. Just slip stitch in there, and then the same thing here. I'm going to do, because now you're going to reverse it. So whatever you had, yeah, this one I had less stitches on this one. This was 12, this was 15, this was 12, and this was 15. So you're going to do the same thing, obviously, but just reverse it. Okay, so that one's 15, and remember for your first ones you're only missing 1. So I'm just going to skip 1, and I'm going to go into the top of the next one. And then this second one was 12. So 1, 2, 3, 11, 12. Skip 1, go into the top of this one. Oops. And then it was 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 15. And skip 1, go into the top of this one. And then the last one was 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 11 and 12. And then for this one, remember you skipped, because this one now is the opposite side, you skip 2 over there. Skip 2 and go into the third one. And slip stitch. Now try them on before you go back and do the rest of yours, and let's see, and remember that this is the one, this is the side now that has to fit your little finger. Okay, so it's like that, like that, like that, and like that. Okay, mine are perfect, so mine are the right size, so I know that I can now turn around and do the rest. So all the rest you're going to do exactly the same as you did with the other one. Because this one was 12, so I do 6. Let me just get that there. So I do 6 in here. 1, 2, 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, and then another 6. Oops. And there's no set rule here, you know, it's really getting it to fit you. 3, 4, oops, 5 and 6, and this one is more of a 7, 1, 2, 7. So this lot is easier because you did them all in one go, whereas the other one you had to do 3 and then come back and do that last one. But anyway, so now this one will be our 6 again. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Finish the 6 in your same space. 1, 2, 5, 6. And then the last one is 7. It's going to be the same thing. 7 with your 3. So 1 or 8. 7, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 7 again. 1, 5, 6, and 7. And once again, make sure that they fit you before you. Make sure it fits you properly before you just go ahead and say that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's good. These are a little bit big here. So I'm going to make mine a little bit smaller, but just do yours so that they fit you. Sorry, my cat is grabbing this. Girlfriend, Ina. So just make sure that yours fit you the way you want them to. Mine are too big here. I don't know what happened with mine. Girlfriend! Mine are too big, so I'm going to make mine smaller, and yeah, so I'm going to make mine smaller, and then you're going to do the exact same thing as you did. I'm going to make mine smaller here, and then you're going to do the exact same thing as you did on the other one, and you're going to put your strap on here exactly the same way, and then you're good to go.